When London faced Houston on Thursday, the Spitfire were looking for their first regular season win over the Outlaws. With the third time beat the charm for London, Monty and Doa have the call.
Here we go, guys. It's going to be fun. London Spitfire versus Houston Outlaws. And right now, Houston undefeated against the London Spitfire in the regular season.
Yeah, but it does do enough work to buy them time, and they're going to come in with a sound barrier directly onto the point.
They're going for it, man. Fury getting ready to throw that self-destruct up in the air, possibly. Gets a nice D-mech onto Coolmat. Coolmat opting not to use his self-destruct there, it looks like. Meanwhile, Prophet in the back here. Birdring down. So maybe an opportunity for London Spitfire. Oh! Trying to keep the Mercy alive right now, but Bonnie can't quite stay up. Now the Supercharger under pressure. Fury just flies back and takes it out, and London Spitfire just decide to become a battering ram and try to take point A that way.
And they're still going to try and go onto the point, but eventually London's going to take this.
Filling out, hiding behind the pillars, a sneaky tire. Ooh, and Prophet takes it out.
All right, so what they did though, London Spitfire went in and Prophet used his translocator to get out, and that forced Vanny to drop his ult, but now we're gonna see the fight on the point itself.
Yeah, both support elements used right away by Houston here. They're gonna try to keep people up. Linkser has to back away here, but he's safe behind the Winston shield for the moment. London on the point now. They took out Coolmat. Do they have enough to keep taking control percent here? They've got one tick already, and they've got Houston pushed back into their spawn. Now you need to control it. There goes Linkser. The dive comes in from Muma. They're going to eliminate him ultra fast. The res comes in, though, onto Linkser, but without that Winston, it's going to be tricky. Self-destruct clears London off the point for the moment.
Pulse Bomb is here. You see Birdring looking for an opportunity. He's going to get the stick.
Yeah, gets a stick onto Linkser there. Gesture down, though, so now without the Winston, maybe they can do it, but the tire taken out again. Jake has lost so many tires this round. And London on the verge of taking 2 points here on Anubis. It's all about the stall from Houston now.
They're trying to focus down Banny, who's still bouncing around the point. Links are back on the Doomfist to try and stall this. The Outlaws are doing a good job, but they're going to have a Transcendence to help.
Yeah, that's right. Links are over on the Doomfist. They managed to push London back, and it went back down to that second tick. Now Gesture trouble. There's a hack onto Linkser, and Doomfist is not too good without any abilities. London's still getting kills, though, and it looks like they're ready to try to clean this one up. They've got their own sound barrier now.
That's going to be it, Doa.
Yep, that is it. So, about 2 minutes, 1:51 on the clock yet for London Spitfire. Houston making them work for it, but London does complete the attack.
I'm not making any noise in the crouch. He knows he's got to be there just in case they need him to get to the point. And that's a great opening. Linkser flips to the Widow and takes out Birdring, who's playing too aggressively and didn't know this change was coming.
That's going to be pretty vital, but now they need to keep him alive too. There goes Bedoshin. Oh, Nuts gets body blocked. He's down. And Houston with a golden opportunity here to claim point A. They've got 10 seconds. They're going to have to finish it in OT, but it looks like they've got this fight at least.
Oh boy, the London Spitfire coaches are not going to be happy about that one, Doa. Birdring walked into the choke.
At 10 seconds. London a little bit over-eager in the final defense on point D. Hey, they have to keep it a bit tighter here on point B. Gesture gets aggressive, though. He's got that Primal Rage again. Now Birdring from on high, loading in some damage that Houston can't deal with. There goes Bonnie already. Gesture had that Primal Rage locked and loaded, and Houston scrambling. They've lost Muma.
That's a nice riptire.
That could turn it around. That equalized things. If they can finish off Gesture and Fury, they might be able to get a bit more. They've got the point about halfway taken here, but they need to finish it. They need to get 2 points, or this map goes to London. Rocket's trying to stay alive, and he can't do it. Birdring coming up with the double kill. Houston can't quite grind it out. Nope, London Spitfire will draw first blood in this series. They will win Temple of Anubis. Well, London Spitfire has lost to the Houston Outlaws 2 times so far in the regular season in Stage 1 and Stage 2, but they have taken the first map in this series here in Stage 3, and as we go into Blizzard World, you wonder, can the momentum continue? Can they finally get that regular season win when they've been so dominant against pretty much everybody else in the league? Linkser backs off again. London goes through with the dive. Prophet down, though. Oh, look out. Self-destruct comes in, but nobody caught quite by it. They're going to go ahead and use that Bedoshin ultimate. The Transcendence comes in. the Zen. Muma just batting Nuss around, though. He's in a lot of trouble now. The stop comes in. Can't quite finish him off, but meanwhile, Birdring does get Boink on the other side. Birdring actually kills both supports on the tertiary parts of these fights, or the side of the fight anyway. London has a chance here to take the point.
And they are going to eventually do it. Coolman's the only one close enough. He does take out Bedosian, but I don't think they're going to be able to really mount an effective retake here. They are not. They're going to give it up.
That's coming up. Nuss is going to lead in with that sound barrier. They're going to dive onto Linkser, but Bedosian a little bit out. Oh, the Prophet jumps out at the wrong time, and now Bedosian goes for the pick, gets enough damage onto Linkser for Gesture to finish him off, but they lost a few people already, though, and Houston does not look like they're going to give up this payload.
Bedosian died with his trance up. Coolback came in and killed him. That's a big mistake that could have saved the London Spitfire potentially on this point. Fury's going to attempt to drag it out, and there's not a lot of damage to deal to him right now. Only the 2 tanks and the Tracer, so Prophet will get back to the payload in time.
Yep, trying to just keep OT going as long as he can. Birdring flies in on the Widowmaker, but you don't want to be in melee range. Nice pulse bomb from Jake to finish that off. Now Bedosian shows up with the Transcendence, but all he can do is flail around on the payload for a couple seconds. Nuss tried to push it here. I'm surprised how long they kept this going, but that's going to be pretty much.
Primal Rage, he's going to use it.
All right, still got to avoid that self-destruct, and yeah, that's it. The overtime going away way too fast, and that's a pretty solid point B hold for the Houston Outlaws.
The Moira, and I think they've been good ideas.
Oh, Bedosian, a lot of damage there, but it's Muma with the finish. Either way, they got the kill. Raucus takes out Nuss, and that's a great start for Houston already. They lost Jake and Raucus, but it's still a man advantage for the Houston Outlaws here. There's a nice res comes in. Yep, that's right, not enough pressure onto Boink, and they get the res. They're going to take a very quick point A, it looks like maybe.
Yeah, just slow and patient, trying to fight. Remember, this point is very small, so once you get onto it with that Moira and you have a flashbang to use.
Oh dear, Gesture is going to get so staggered, and so much healing coming in on the London side.
Yeah, they used the Valkyrie and the Transcendence to revive Gesture.
Moving. Ooh, that was close. Linkser nearly got it there himself, actually.
And Nuss and Fury need to come back right now, but it's just Bedosian there.
Oh, Birdring!
Birdring will fall during the high noon.
That's right. Linkser got that stick with the pulse bomb. Just in time, but Scion player couldn't do earlier today, apparently. Houston, though, still all over this payload, but now it's the respawns. They come in so fast on point B. The EMP from Prophet again, gonna force Houston to play a bit more conservatively. They've lasted it, though. They're in there. They gotta get some healing on Muma. There we go. It comes in now, and Coolman still has that self-destruct. He can park it right on the point. Gonna go ahead and do just that. Transcendence comes in. No kills from the self-destruct. London back on the point again.
And Prophet. There's a Riptire kill onto the tank. That's what you need to push through. Fury is in mini diva form. So this should be it for Houston.
They have got it. Houston Outlaws. It was tough, but they will tie up this series on Blizzard World. Guys, we are all tied up. Houston Outlaws took Blizzard World. We're going on to Nepal. This series could really go the distance. They're trying to flip the point right now. Jake coming in without his whole team, though. Does he dare EMP, or do you save it? That's the question. He's going to translocate back again. London getting more kills. Yeah, I don't know, man. You may want to save it here. And yeah, you're just going to go in, delay a little bit longer, and London will flip the point. But use that self-destruct. Birdring looping around the side. Can't stop the remake, it looks like. Meanwhile, Nuss is down. Oh, but Raucus taken out by Gesture in that Primal Rage in response. Birdring trying to stay alive. Coolman finishes him, though. Jake rather does before he goes down. And it's a pretty even fight overall. Yeah, but Houston able to flip it back.
Fury dying at the start of that fight tilted things in favor of the Houston Outlaws. Not an ideal EMP, but in the 6 versus 5, they jump in and find the opportunity. Now they're going to be fighting here at 99%. Great position for Houston.
Yeah, that's right. Fury gets his mech back. Right now, Linkser down. Bedosian with another big pick. He's come up huge twice. Finishing off Muma there. Oh, that one got eaten as well. Prophet not getting anything out of that pulse bomb. That's exactly what Houston wants. Big EMP comes in. Boink though. Oh, first headshot misses, but the second ring true is Birdring. Picks off a big one though. Nuss down. Fury demeched again. So Birdring almost on his own here. He needs to come up huge, and he can't quite do it. Raucus roasts a couple people with that coalescence, and Houston Outlaws looks like they are on the verge of taking the first point here. They nearly have it, just have to deal with Prophet. They do. Round 1 goes to Houston. From Jake, they can get a couple picks to help them storm the point. Gonna come in and try it at least. Oh, Nuss going low to try to avoid it, but he gets found by the Riptire anyway. Now the Transcendence comes in from London. It's desperation from Bedosha to keep people up. Fury trying to find the shot on the Jake, but he gets bounced out of the way. Jake goes back for a bit of healing.
Yeah, Jake gonna get healed up here too. Raucus is hooked, but he can't follow up the damage with Jake there.
That angle was just not great for Fury to finish that one. Prophet, though, comes back with a double onto Jake and Boink, but it doesn't stop Houston from flipping the point. They will get their control percent building. Houston probably isn't the team you want to try to play it into.
You can see right now they know where it is. That's why Bedosha is actually spamming this doorway. He wants to hit the Riptire, but he's not going to find it this time.
Both supports eliminated with that Riptire, and that about does it, man. London comes in with the desperation brawl, but Prophet down already. That's going to seal the deal for Houston here on Nepal. They are going to take it with a, well, maybe once they get Gesture here. Close call. That's going to bring a few more people in, but that'll about do it, I think. There we go. A 2-0 victory on Nepal for the Houston Outlaws. The Houston Outlaws are up 2-1 over the London Spitfire. They have really been looking great today.
They have, and this is a chance, I think, for Houston to really put this match away. Unfortunately, it is coming on Route 66.
It's going to be a tough map for them. Committing to this, Prophet with a big chance for a big pulse bomb. Comes in, oh, he gets a stick onto Raucus. That's exactly what London was looking for. They didn't expect the Tracer. The res comes in, great protection of Boink as he got that res, and now the Transcendence comes out. So Houston pushing London back, but they lose Lynx, so they need more, and losing Muma's not going to help them. There's a D-Mech onto Fury, though. Jake trying to make something happen, but they just had the self-destruct brought out anyway, so a couple ultimates used, but London does take point A.
Time has now equaled another Riptire here for Jake.
Oh, and that's another double too. Bedosha Birdring slaughtered by that tower. They had no chance to even react to that one.
And it's even more brutal, though, because had it just been one kill, you could res and go, right? Yeah. They're in a spot where Dust has the opportunity to get the resurrection. You get two, now you get even more time. So perfect from the Riptire.
He has become the Junkrat. Oh. London trying to come in from the high ground here. Houston backs away. They gotta play this last fight safely. They could get the hold right here. That would be massive. Raucus with the Transcendence. He was feeling the pressure. Pops a Zen ult. Lynx are waiting for, what? London, are you serious? Reset the sign, Jack. I'm sorry, man. Needs to be massive here. Throws it in. Does he get anything out of it? He gets Bedosha. No stick, but Bedosha too close. And now Nuss so low. Can he finish him? Oh, man, it was so close. But Nuss had the Valkyrie ready with that fast self-healing. Oh, man. Houston just on the verge of winning these fights, and they just can't complete it. 25 seconds left, and they are going to get staggered so bad, losing Raucus and Boink a little bit late, and it's going to be tough to turn this into a point A take.
And all they've got is a self-destructo, and they're not even remotely close to anything else. Nope. Spitfire's going to be able to stall with a self-destruct, probably a Primal Rage as well as a Transcendence. This is going to have to be heroic from the Outlaws.
Yeah, maybe Boink can get that Valkyrie too. They need to come a big bird ring, but the sight lines on the left side. They got to watch out for that Widowmaker. Fury keeping people bottled up in the hallway here. Gesture, he's going to pop that Primal Rage. Oh, he's separating a lot of people on the team right now. Raucus and Boink not with the rest of the Outlaws. Jake down. Raucus jets back in with the Transcendence. They've got the self-destruct too, but all the kills coming in for London. And they may hold it right here. Muma's Primal Rage may not be too effective. Boink keeping him alive with the Valkyrie, but they just don't have any damage to take out any of the members of London. And that may be it right there. Houston Outlaws with not enough to keep that payload moving, and we are tied. Time to get ready for map 5. Guys, we are all tied up between the Houston Outlaws and London Spitfire. London coming out on top on Route 66, and that means we are going to Oasis for a tiebreaker.
And if we look at the Oasis win records for these teams, Houston is a respectable 3-2, 1-5 for the London Spitfires, and Boink to ult simultaneously to get Lynxer back, and that's the big credit for that fight win.
Yeah, that's right. Gesture takes on Raucus early, though, in this fight. Houston Outlaws with still a good amount of ults to use, but they lose Jake as well. So now London with a good opportunity to get some control percent going. If they can continue this fight, they lose Nuss, but there goes Boink. Lynxer with the stick there, onto Gesture. but it looks like it's going to be London coming out on top overall, but not a whole lot of people left, but it will be enough to flip the point. Getting back faster than Raucus has the Transcendence most likely, and London winning this fight anyway. So they are going to keep holding the point. Oh, but Houston coming right back again. And they may actually be able to flip this here. Yeah, Nuss out of the way. That self-destruct not going to get anything for Fury. Gesture standing on his own on the point, trying to delay as long as he can. There's a nice stick onto Fury, going to get demeched again, and that's going to be Houston retaking the point, and they are already at 95%.
And not only that, they have a Riptire to punish London as they come in. Prophet is on the Sombra, but he can't get to the point.
He was so close, but even if he had gotten there, he would have been eliminated almost immediately. So Houston just winning the fight, getting the point back at the crucial time, and that's round one going to them already. That flank didn't work out for them. Healing onto Jake. Rocket's keeping people up, and that Moira, nice and invasive here on this one. Oh, Prophet with the kill on the Linkster though, and goodbye Muma. Houston gets the point first, but they may not be able to keep it too long.
Yeah, clearly Houston was not expecting the Pharah to come out from the side of the London Spitfire. Why would you? And they try and run some short-range DPS with a Moira to control the fight on the ground, and it's going to get them some control percent to start, but they are going to get it flipped on them pretty quick.
Yeah, they may need to make some changes here. You got to have something to handle that Pharah. They've got the EMP though, so maybe they're going to hold on to those for now.
It's only Jake right now finally falling. It was a really good delay from Houston to get 30% out of that.
90% now already to London's 50. A bit of defense for a team that's been so good at it. Oh, the stick onto Bedosian.
Gets
two! Murdering, are you kidding me? Linkser, the star on that Tracer. Puma now with the Primal Rage, a bit of zoning will do it for the Houston Outlaws. All they need to do is hold on for just a bit longer. They lose Jake, but they've won the fight, and they may have just won the war here in this match versus London. That is it. Houston Outlaws take down the London Spitfire for the third time.
And now they are fully half of London's losses.
Wow.
6 losses, 3 dealt by the Outlaws.
Talk about kryptonite. I smell a rivalry here.
It's interesting the way things go. You look at how London dominates Seoul, and Houston has been really dealing out the punishment